for 3 minutes and then moved on. But, they went in on the whole situation. They properly addressed it. And guess what happened? All of the orange posters and all of the people who were angry dissipated. They fucked off and they let them do their normal show. Wow. Imagine that. When you actually have respect for the audience and address their concerns in a proper way, you don't get pelted with oranges and hate. Take notes, Chrissy. Take notes, Jer. Bro, you fucking dummies.
And you're putting, and by the way, you're putting this in other people's shows. Don't you understand that you guys did something and are doing something that is vile and everyone is angry? Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go.
Fuck, we're almost 3 hours in already.
I know.
And
we got nothing.
It's such a shame that the vast majority of you probably won't be here for the Chrissy stuff.
It
really is,
me.
But we're going to try and go through this as fast as we can and cover as much as we can now, okay?
Yeah.
So quartering comes out. He would be better off to say nothing, right? Because he shares a lot of audience overlap with the people on this show. But of course, he has to pipe up, run his dick liquor, and make everything worse for him and everyone associated for him. So a show full of anti-woke. Are you really going to tell us that D-Day Cobra and Nerdrotic aren't anti-woke? Or is that really what you're going to say here? Stop. If they aren't, then who is? And who made you the gatekeeper, Jeremy? Who made you the no true Scotsman to anoint and decide the arbiter of who's anti-woke and who's not? Fuck you. Banned. No, they didn't ban one of the co-hosts. They told the co-host, take your fucking drama elsewhere, sort out your drama, and come back. Just like they've done with plenty of other people in the past. This is not exclusive to her or exclusive to you or some evil thing they're doing, some grievance or grudge. This is how they handle business on that show, okay? For daring to interview someone they don't like. So disingenuous.
Come on!
Had Chrissy Mayer in any way pushed back on any of what Melanie was doing, provided some decent questions, follow-up questions about it, just held her accountable to a basic standard, this wouldn't be happening. If she didn't feign ignorance when she fully knew, this wouldn't be happening. Okay? To pretend it's because it's by association or it's interviewing someone they don't like. By the way, most of the people on this panel like Melanie Mack and have worked with Melanie Mack in the past. This isn't a personal grievance against Melanie Mack or against you, okay? This is, you've been acting fucking crazy, creating all this drama. One of their co-hosts on the show got involved in the drama and they didn't want it to derail their entire show. So they put her in a timeout, which is their fucking right to do so. So then they literally use language like, she has to educate herself. Holy fuck, man. They fought SJWs so long. They became them. And the sad thing is, people will support this. No, they're not SJWs.
If Jer had Anita Sarkeesian on and didn't press her, would people not be against Jer the same way they're against Chrissy?
They were. So if you remember in the past, Jeremy planned to bring Frosk on and give Frosk a softball interview. Remember?
Yes.
Jeremy was going to go glaze fucking Frosk, and Yellow Flash called it out and was like, what the fuck? You can't do this.
Oh my God,
you can't do that. And then eventually Jeremy caved and canceled the interview because it was going to be a fucking disaster. Okay?
Speaking of
Frosk,
people
Jeremy's
want Frosk.
racetrack for 21 subs!
Let's go. Big support. Thank you, Jerry's Racetrack. Holy shit, big support today. But you know what's funny? Is everyone's now demanding that they replace Chrissy with Frosk? Have you seen this?
I don't know if everyone's demanding that. And by the way, I don't even think Chrissy needs to be fired, even though I don't think they're actually her employer, but we'll get into that in a second, or replaced or whatever. Chrissy just needs to actually answer for what's going on and cause this drama that surrounds her to calm down before she goes on a show that's not about drama. It's really that simple. If any of the other panelists were involved in drama like this, they wouldn't be allowed on the show either because they're a distraction. Then they're a net liability instead of an asset. But Jer views this as they become SJWs, which is such a fucking disingenuous narrative. Okay, moving on.
Oh yeah. Melanie Mac.
So Melanie Mac co-signs this, burns a bridge with Friday Night Tights. What is she thinking? Do you know? These people are not smart.
You guys are supporting the platformers. Shut the fuck up.
She says, I can't believe this is even happening. The last place I would have thought to see that kind of behavior.
Actually, it's the first place I would see that behavior where they actually go, no, you can't deplatform and have support it.
Mel, you know you could just say nothing, right? You know you don't have to co-sign this nonsense.
She's a retard.
You don't see Hannah Claire. Hannah Claire's not sticking her fucking nose in this and co-signing it because she knows it'll be bad for her and for everybody. But you two think that you're gods and you can do whatever you want and it's never going to have consequences. I'm sorry to say these are the consequences. You're burning bridges and you're making enemies with people you don't have to make enemies with. And these are people that are reasonable, that are charitable, that would be willing to hear out your side of things. But you just go straight on the attack and smear them as liberals and SJWs. It's bullshit.
Yeah. And by the way, we got Ozone XXX for 10 subs. Big support there. Thank you so much. And Jeremy's Racetrack for Rage Quit saying LOL Melmac. Thank you so much. All right, let's continue.
Okay. So Dispar, who came in, when remaining ignorant about the topics you talk about has worked for so long, you think everyone else should recommend it.
Yeah.
Just murked. Just blown out.
And he makes awesome videos too, by the way. Oh, and Mahler, by the way, Mahler took a shot at quartering. Mahler? He's never in drama. Even Mahler.
Ever.
Even Mahler.
Well, but you're smearing his friends and associates and business partners as SJWs and wokesters. Like, it's crazy.
I love Mahler's videos too.
Quartering starts battling back and forth. Brother, stop acting stupid. I have no beef at all with you. Then why did you call him an SJW? And I understand you have to defend the show you're on. Does he though? Because like Melanie doesn't have to defend you either. Like she has no obligation to, and Chrissy doesn't either, to throw their careers down the fucking toilet because you're acting the fool. Like there actually is no obligation to do that. You know, you could just do nothing. But he goes, but you all struggle sessioned her. Where was the struggle session exactly? Like what happened was they said, don't show up for work because you're going to be a distraction. What? Where's the struggle session? Like they pointed out,
fix this or fuck off, like either or.
You know, and it's all because she dared to interview Melanie Mac. No, it's so disingenuous. It's so bad faith. Everyone on that panel has taken part in this drama. This is SJW BS.
This is not drama. This is our careers.
Listen. Just say it is drama, right? And they've taken part in it. Do you know where they haven't taken part in it? On Friday Night Tights, because Friday Night Tights isn't the place for that. And that's why Chrissy wasn't invited there, because it was going to be a distraction and it's not fair to the other panelists on the program. And it's been handled this way on multiple other occasions. Jeremy is full of shit.
All right. Go.
So Quarter Black Garrett comes in. Brother, get off the internet. You struck down channels, people's livelihoods because they made fun of you and you lied about it. Appealed to authority behind the scenes to do more damage. You do and say degenerate shit. You gaslight and strawman. And now trying to pretend this is not because of you? Seems you fit the bill for a 2016 SJW.
Yes, exactly. And this dude rules.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Yellow Flash. This chair's just getting dragged to fill. The one who became an SJW is your false flagging ass. You're a thin-skinned coward. Everyone covering you should be called out. Everyone hates you for good reason. You steal content and you're a flag it.
Big big Felton in there by Yellow Flash. We got
Hi, King Feanor. They didn't ban her, jackass. This is just more proof that you're a compulsive liar with a booze problem. They knew that Chrissy appearing on Friday Night Tights would cause issues and distract from the topics they wanted to discuss. So they told Chrissy that it'd be best if she didn't appear last night. By the way, Chrissy's not entitled to appear, you know. Ultimately, it's Gary's show, and he decides. He's the boss.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's so funny.
This is exactly what it is. You know, Mr. Leahy maxing from Jer. Melanie, I'll quit drinking when I say I'm done drinking, Mel. Like, okay, fuck. I am the liquor, Mel.
Oh, my God.
So here comes Jer doing more, just making it worse. Be mad at me online all you want. Like, he always has to frame it as that people are triggered and they're mad.
No, they just don't like you because of your tactics.
But he's the one that's mad that Chrissy wasn't allowed on the show on Friday, you know? True. But they are literally deploying SJW tactics and acting like they are high and mighty. Jer, look in the mirror. Pot, meat, kettle. Shut the fuck up. So incredibly disappointing to see. Their PR message is indistinguishable from some BLM forced woke mob apology.
Okay.
Are we for real here?
You got us removed off of YouTube. Fuck you. You are the SJW BLM.
Do you think that does he think that this is winning hearts and minds to his side?
Wait,
like how can he,
if he thinks it?
How can he possibly think that this is helpful to his cause? Like, it's just not. The narrative that he needs to be running with is these guys were going after my wife. She lives in fear. They're trolls. They're evil. They're lying. I know, but you can't be fighting with these bigger respected creators and turning it into a war with them. It just fucks you completely. So he says, like to be crystal clear, they fired an employee. That's a lie. She's not an employee. Does Gary, so far as I know, Gary does not have a contract of employment with Chrissy Mayer. Okay. I don't think Chrissy gets paid to be on Friday Night Tights. I don't know that for sure, but I don't think her livelihood is dependent on Friday Night Tights. Whereas our editor's livelihood was actually dependent on our clip channel, and you took that away. Then publicly shamed her. What's wrong with publicly shaming people? You do that every day.
People should be publicly shamed when they're fucking retards.
Do you know what I mean? Like, holy.
What the fuck are we doing here?
And directed a mob at her for having someone on her live stream they didn't like.
Mobs? No mob was directed. Everyone watches, makes up their own mind, and then reacts.
The SJWs got defeated. When? You know, when?
What?
They still run Hollywood. Sweet Baby Inc. is still running amok. Anita Sarkeesian was just revealed to be a consultant on that game this week. Like, what are we talking about? The SJWs got defeated. They're still winning. It's delusional. So they just decided to become them. Retard alert! Retard alert!
His brain is pickled. Someone in chat just classified. His brain is pickled. This is what alcohol abuse looks like, folks.
Holy.
I'm like in shock. Okay.
So he just keeps going. You guys are all coping. Keep it up with the SJW moral policing. I really hope they never turn on you. Who is they? Who is they exactly? Like the audience? The audience? I don't know. Is it Friday Night Tights? Is it the audience? Because I'm sorry to say, but the audience has a right to not support the people that they don't want to support and criticize the people that they want to criticize. And you can't control everybody. And trying to say that everybody is an SJW that disagrees with you is insane. It's the right-wing version of everything I don't like is Hitler. And it's nonsense. Then they told her, don't come on because drama, then opened the show with 20 minutes of drama. The reality is, if they didn't open the show with the 20 minutes of addressing it, they would be absolutely bombarded in chat with people saying that they're sweeping, that they're covering. If they had her on, that would have happened. So the only way for them to navigate this properly was to take accountability to the audience for what one of the co-hosts had did that caused a massive controversy, and explain to the audience exactly where they stood on it, and then do hours of content that the audience wants about movies and games and entertainment.
Also,
they handled it exactly perfectly. It was perfect.
Add this too. Yeah, it was perfect. I have to add this too. Those guys are cool with us. We've exchanged DMs. They watch us. We've watched them, and we're cool. We're friendly. And they were pissed off with what happened with Jer. So it's nice to see them back us up instead of like hiding or sweeping. It was like, it's not only like the right thing to do, but we're also cool with them. Why wouldn't they back us up? You know?
And then Jer here with this projection. You guys can really twist things. Look, I am sure she will have no choice but to come out and apologize / explain herself. Why shouldn't she explain herself? Like, if she doesn't think she did anything wrong, she shouldn't apologize, but she should explain what happened to the audience, because the audience are who pays your bills. The audience is the reason that you don't have to clock in at a 9 to 5. The audience is your boss, okay? And you have to keep them happy. You can't just fucking lie to them and disrespect them, okay? So she can avoid the mob. You mean her audience? I don't blame her, but this is SJW tactics. No one involved in this is an SJW, okay? Like, just stop. Just stop.